Welcome to Looking Within, a podcast to help you quiet your mind, settle your body, and see God's presence in your everyday life. I'm Julie. I hope our time together will help you to feel more grounded, whole, and filled with a growing desire to be a conduit of God's love and presence to the world around you. Now, let's begin. Do you ever have one of those days when you just need to be loved? I had one of those days recently. Nothing major was wrong, and any challenges I was facing were really very minor in the grand scheme of things. I was just feeling down, doubting some things about myself, about my path, both personally and professionally. I was wondering if what I had to offer the world was really of all that much help. A visit with a close friend can almost completely pull me out of this kind of mood. But I also needed to hear that still, small voice whispering in my ear, "I love you. I'm walking with you. You're so uniquely valuable to me and to the world." I needed to hear these whispers of God reassuring me, like a pair of loving arms wrapping themselves around me, picking me up, dusting me off, and propelling me on my way. I heard those words, and I felt loved and of value again. A few years ago, I read a beautiful book by author Henry Nouwen called Life of the Beloved. The powerful point of Nouwen's book is that we are the beloved daughters and sons of God. Like Jesus at his baptism, these same thoughts and words of, "You are my beloved son, my beloved daughter, in whom I am well pleased," are expressed by God over us as well. Nouwen urges us to claim these words deeply and to live our lives based on this knowledge. But like me the other day, we likely have those moments when we just can't see the truth of who we really are, beloveds of God. We forget the value of our unique gifts that bring beauty and love into the world, and instead measure our worth and value in comparison to someone else's life and all that they do. Or we attempt to define our worth and identity only by what others say or don't say about us. These are the very moments when we need to lean closely into God, listening for and heeding those whispers of God in our ear, those assurances about who we are as a beloved of God, those assurances of the immense value of our unique presence in the world. Nouwen's book has served as such a wonderful reminder for me in this regard. God securely holds and cares about my life, and the gift set I've been given and the path I've been put on is uniquely worth something. It can and does help the world. And this is true for you today as well. The Old Testament book of Zephaniah has a wonderful verse in the 3rd chapter. It speaks to each of us as a beloved son or daughter of God. It says, "The Lord your God is with you. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing." When you come to those moments of needing to hear that still small voice reassuring you that you are loved and valued, be sure to catch how the divine is delighting in you and rejoicing over you. Let that voice remind you that you are loved and of immense value to others and the world. And be aware of others around you when they need to hear these same words spoken over them by you, and especially by God. Then together, we can all sense the inner truth inside each of us. You are enough. You're just right. You're the beloved of God. Let's think about this during our quiet moments together. In this quiet space and time, I'd invite you to gently close your eyes. and to take a few deep breaths in and out. In and out. Hear the sound of the bowl calling you to look within. Let it center you. Let it awaken you to God's presence. Sometimes our belovedness escapes us. Take these moments to fill up any need you may have to feel loved and valued today. Hear the whispers of God saying, "You are my beloved. You are enough. You're just right." I'll be back with you in about 2 minutes. Take one more minute to take in how beloved of God you are. You've been created to walk your unique journey. The world needs who you are. It needs the love and beauty that you bring. I'd invite you now to take a few deep breaths in and out. In and out. Hear the bowl sound calling you back to this day. gently open your eyes, remaining still for a moment longer. There will definitely be moments when we doubt our belovedness. There will be days when we wonder if what we're doing with our life really makes a difference, or as much difference as someone else's life does. But I remind you today that with every breath you take, God celebrates in your life. God rejoices in you. Know how very much you're loved and valued. You are enough. You are just right. You are the beloved of God. Thank you for making time for your inner self today, for developing and enriching your relationship with God through reflection and discovery. Whatever you've experienced, carry that with you in the coming days. You can find more episodes at our website, Gloria-Day, that's DEI.com/lookingwithin-podcast, or subscribe through your favorite podcast app. If you know of someone who might enjoy and benefit from this podcast, share it with them. Your financial contributions make this ministry possible. To give, visit Gloria-Day.com/giving. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time.